Now the question is based on marriage, and I hope it will make my sisters a little bit uncomfortable. But it is something that has really confused me, and many discussions I've had with I've had with Muslims and non-Muslims, and the issue has come up. I cannot explain it. And that is the issue of, in the Quran, a Muslim man is allowed to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 wives. That means up to 4 wives. But the Prophet ﷺ ended up marrying 12. So the question comes up with the Prophet ﷺ go against the Sharia, or if not, how did this come about? It's not mentioned in the Quran. Hardly is it mentioned in Hadith anywhere, or maybe if it is, not aware of it. So can you please explain?
Okay, Akhi, the question, if it is posed by a Muslim, we have no problem, because we say all Muslims worldwide accept and agree that this is something that Allah permitted His Messenger to do. Because when you say, we know in the Quran it says you can marry 1, 2, 3 or 4. Who was the Quran revealed from? Allah Azza wa Jal. So it is Allah who gives the green light or the red light. Would it be logical that the Prophet would do something Allah is not approving of? The answer is definitely not. Again, in the Quran, Azza wa Jal tells us that Allah has made women halal for the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. So this was a green light from Allah only to His Messenger. Thirdly, we know that Islam is taken and learnt only from the Quran and from the prophetic teachings. And the Prophet himself, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, told us by action, by his own work, that this is permissible for him. And he had 9 wives that he died with them on his payroll, if you wish. Yani they were married to him. So the confusion, if it was from a non-Muslim, we say to him, there shouldn't be any confusion, because the one who legislated the ruling to all humanity not to marry more than 4 made an exception to the Prophet ﷺ to marry as many as he wished. And this usually is stemmed by a hidden question, that the Prophet ﷺ was a womanizer, that he did this. This is a prelude, this is an introduction, which is false by just looking at it, especially when we know that the Prophet ﷺ had 1 wife until he was what? 53 years of age. When she died, he married 2 women. So if he was a womanizer, the best years of your life passed you without doing anything. No womanizer would start after 53 years of age. And all those whom he married, none of them was a virgin. They were all either widowed, divorced. Some of them was as old as he was, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She was 53 years of age when he married her. So it tells you that he married only with the purpose of serving the religion, not according to lust, desire, and the likes, and Allah knows best.